Stuff like this really pisses me off. Now, this is your boy, Sharpton, Mr. Wear a Wire himself, Mr. Tell on anybody he can, Mr. Shield. But this is him. He's leading a buy in Costco, which it pisses me off because let me just show you. You mean to tell me you gonna bring over 100+ people, which is quite a bit, to a store owned by a corporation that's owned by YTs, and you're gonna do a buy in support of DEI instead of utilizing that same power of networking and ability to collectivize the people and do buy-ins at continuous black-owned stores. Like I've tried to do something like this in the past. It was in Oklahoma when I was living there, and I tried to collectivize a bunch of us into a group so that way we can do something called the group buying collective. The purpose was, hey, look, if I can get at least 1,000 of us, or let's say 100. Well, let's say the goal was to get 1,000 at some point to buy collectively from one black-owned business a month at every month, and it just we all do like $10 or let's say $20 on a product from a black-owned business. Well, if 1,000 people do that all at one time, that's 20 grand in the hand of somebody who just started a business or who might have something going. That's an instant influx of cash that they get to have without it being an actual investment. That's also enough money for people to show on their revenue, which would allow them to get even more you know, revenue and capital in the future if they decide to go towards looking for business loans and things of that nature because they go by your books. What I'm saying is if he's had this whole time the power to collectivize some people, which he has, how come he hasn't been doing buy-ins at black-owned businesses on a continuous basis? At least once a year. It could be a once a year thing. But nobody does this. Instead, he waits until the Democrats lose power and he want to utilize a strategy like this and boycotting for the benefit of the Democratic National Republic or whatever they call it. Like, are you serious? The DNC, the Democratic whatever National Committee. Are you serious? This is what we do. This is what we're using our people for. These ain't nothing but mindless drones behind him doing whatever they say he's gonna do, and many of them, if not all of them, are goddamn boule. Okay? There's no goddamn reason we should be sending a bunch of people at one time into a YT-owned business to collectively purchase something from them in support of DEI? Something that just came out. You're not going to utilize this? I'm done. We've been done with Sharpton. But apparently some of these boule and weirdos still want to listen to him. You put them on the goddamn news screen and everybody want to sit here. Not everybody. Some of these people still want to fall for the antics. I need people to think. It should have been many people in that group sat there and said, you know what? If we can do this, we can do this normally. I could spend $20 a month, $10 a month, going to a black-owned business and collectively giving them money so that way they can fund their next fund their infrastructure that they need, fund the infrastructure that they need to progress. These people are out of their mind.